I do that all the time.
All right, welcome to the Allison and Eben show. Our traditional October show is full of monsters. Yay, monsters.
Just like my shirt.
Yay, art by Ms. Monster, who is awesome.
Yep.
Just like my head.
Once again, call the Allison repairman.
So here's one for people who play too goddamn much Vampire the Masquerade.
That would be all the songs.
The poison comes in such a pretty bottle, much nicer than the water or the wine. And if your life has left you starved for beauty, you'll drink it because it seems like a good idea at the time. But if you spend all of your coins on angry candy, you'll have none left for roses or for bread. Would you have second thoughts about the garments that you weave if you knew you'd have to wear them when you're dead? It's lovely and it's fun to see things burning much faster than it is to see them built. If life has left you hungry for adventure, it's worth a lot to have your taste of sin without the guilt. But if you fill your belly up with angry candy, you'll have no room for what grows on the vine. Would you be more careful of the darkness that you swallow if you knew it blinds you to the things that shine? When you dream of what it's like to live forever, do you think you'll be eternally 19? And the cars will just get faster, well, the soundtrack just gets louder, and you still can't tell me what your hungers mean. When you see the whole damn world in terms of power, and all that you know how to do is fight, and the future is a boot coming down on a human face forever, then the angry candy's emptied you of light. You can choose to fill that hollow place with meaning, or you can choose to fill it up with blood. Everything you dream about has consequences somewhere, and you are all you will ever know of Satan and of God. And if you waste all of your time on angry candy, there are things you need to hold that you'll never touch. If life has left you hungry, it's so sweet against the tongue that you can't believe you've eaten quite so much. The poison comes in such a pretty bottle, much nicer than the water or the wine. And if your life has left you starved for beauty, you'll drink it because it seems like a good idea at the time.
And I'm going to start off with a song that isn't one of mine. It's by actually one of my favorite musical groups from the 1980s, a duo out of Los Angeles by the name of House of Freaks.
Is this off of the Monkey on a Chain Gang album?
It's off of Monkey on a Chain Gang. Indeed.
Excellent.
This is called Lonesome Graveyard. I've been running time's been running in place. I've been acting like a fool who can't remember his face. I've been thinking about the day when I am dead and gone. Won't you scatter my ashes and remember this song? It's been only 1 year since the day we were wed. I could hardly keep her warm, could hardly keep her fed. Someone send for the doctor, 'cause my baby's sick in bed. Please don't let her die, doctor, until after I am dead. At the end of the ocean, at the end of the earth, at the end of every life is another man's birth. At the end of the highway that leads to my front door, there's another man like me who can't live like this no more. There's another man like me who can't live like this no more.
Shall I play along?
Please.
This one's about the protagonist of Nancy Collins' vampire trilogy, Sunglasses After Dark, In the Blood, and Painted Black. Sonia Blue. Wrong song.
Wrong song.
It's a question of a predator and a matter of sheep. Is the power of the sacred whore you pray to from the edge of sleep? Did you call me too demanding when you felt the cartilage crack? I have a little understanding with the monkey on my back. You look at me with fear and wonder, as if you've never been here before. You don't know much about hunger, do you, little herbivore? It's a question of a sacrament and a matter of a Jones. It's a hunger so intent it'll take the flesh right off your bones. Can you taste hot metal in your mouth? Are you looking for the exit door? My human side might let you out, but she's not here anymore. You're trying to fight the truth as if you ever had the chance. Nature's ready in claw and tooth. Now take your place for the old dance. It's a question of a carnivore and a matter of meat. It's the place where the tissue tore and it's finding that sensation sweet. Do you think it's frightening? Does it fit you like a key to a lock? Well, don't go kissing lightning. You can't take a mouthful of shock. You're trying to fight the pain as if you've never been here before. You don't know much about the food chain, do you, little herbivore?
Okay, this is an audience participation piece.
Yeah.
All of you are going to be my accompaniment.
Oh yeah, my voice is already dead. You don't have to do much.
What key is this in? Yeah. I want all of you to sing, well, not sing, but, well, vocalize the following tune. Brains. All we really want is brains. Gray and squishy, yummy brains. Only living no dead brains. We like the way that they taste. We hate to let them go to waste. And so if yours is gathering dust, why don't you just give it to us? Dead. Oh yes, we are the living dead. And we want what's in your head. All the other people fled until we caught them and we fed. So copiously they all bled till we were all covered in red. We see you run. We like to chase you 'cause it's fun. Unless you're carrying a gun. You double tap and then we're done. Who does that benefit? No one. Well, maybe you, but that's no fun. Brains from a young girl, brains from an old dude, brains from our mothers, brains, it's all our food, brains. All we really want is brains. All we can eat, we want brains. Only living, no dead brains. Brains, 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 brains. Excuse me. That one's on geek mythology.
Some girl from Kansas threw a bucket of water on me.
Apparently she didn't douse you well enough.
Here's another vampire song. We have a lot of those. This is Talk About Dying. We do not think of trusting strangers. We keep our scars beneath the skin. If we go slumming, it's because we need the danger to remind us what we are and where we've been. We can't hold on to things too tightly, or we break everything we touch. We try to cling to life, but life reminds us nightly that we love it not enough or else too much. Don't try to say you understand. I am not what you think I am, and nothing you can do will reach across this divide. Don't try to say you understand. I am not what you think I am. You sound so innocent when you talk about dying inside. You sound so stupid when you talk about dying. We're past all dreaming of redemption. We chose to throw it all away. Along a lonely road that's paved with good intentions, we do the dance of predator and prey. This is not beautiful or haunting. It's assault against a naked nerve. If an eternal and unanswerable wanting is the thing you choose, then it's what you deserve. Don't try to say you understand. I am not what you think I am, and nothing you can do will reach across this divide. Don't try to say you understand. I am not what you think I am. You sound so innocent when you talk about dying inside. You sound so stupid when you talk about dying. This is a consequence that does not have an end. A vacancy surrounded by an ache. And every one of us is far too proud to bend. So we stand against the storm until we break. We have lost everything but hunger. And hope can only make us weak. Well, if we let love in, then love will drag us under. So we silence our hearts when they try to speak. We have no grace, we have no glory. We just have punishment and crime. There is a pack of lies in every pretty story that depicts us doing anything but time. Don't try to say you understand. I am not what you think I am, and nothing you can do will reach across this divide. Don't try to say you understand. I am not what you think I am. You sound so innocent when you talk about dying inside. You sound so stupid when you talk about dying. We do not think of trusting strangers. We keep our scars beneath the skin. I actually think my voice has been improved by the cold I had this week.
Very nice and smoky.
Yes, yes. It's mellowed out from the Tom Waits level of earlier today. Oh, good.
I remember that one night after a concert, or the one morning, I should say, after a concert, I woke up and I had Jeremy Messersmith's John the Determinist running through my head. So I get up and I get my guitar and I start playing and I'm singing, polished up and standing in a row. Okay, maybe I shouldn't sing this morning.
So this is an old traditional.
It's a Scottish song.
It's about how much fun it is to be a carrion bird.
Oh, yay! Good time. I like songs like that. Is it Twa Corbies?
It's Twa Corbies.
Yeah, nice.
No, it's a new filk of a classic song from the 70s called Carrion, My Wayward Son.
Multigrass.
Oh, the tomatoes are flying in.
We could cyclically project tomatoes.
Astral tomato.
Astral tomatoes.
Let's draw that again. As I was walking all alone, I saw Twa Corbies making moan, and one unto the other did say, oh, where shall we go and dine today? Oh, where shall we go and dine today? It's all behind yon fallen dyke. I saw a new slain knight, and Naaman kens that he lay there has to the hunting gone, his hawk to bring the wildfowl home, his lady's ta'en another maid, oh, so we can make our dinner sweet, oh, we can make our dinner sweet. I'll sit upon his white breastbone, and I'll pluck out his bonny blue eye, and we'll lock of his golden harrow. We'll thick our nest when it grows barrow, thick our nest when it grows bare. There's many young man for him makes moan, but no one knows where he has gone. Through his white bones when they are barrow, the wind shall blow forevermore, wind shall blow forevermore. And now I get to sit down for a little bit.
Yay!
This is about my basement and the things that live in it, and Shauna McGuire's basement and the things that live in that. It's called Wednesday's Child. You tell me that I'm crazy, there isn't much I can say. We've all got our dysfunctions, I just don't hide mine away. My house is in disorder, but I know my way around. It's not as bad as it sounds. I know my head is haunted, I'm a step ahead of the game. I know my days are numbered, I know my monsters by name. There's something in the basement, there's something under the bed, and they're old friends of mine now. I have tea with my demons, champagne with the scarier things. There's something down there screaming, there's something down there that sings. I live in a house full of madness, but it's got room for me too. I know all of my monsters by name, do you? I know my head is haunted, I'm a step ahead of the game. I know my days are numbered, I know my monsters by name. There's something in the basement, there's something under the bed, and they're old friends of mine now. I dance with the dead and the nightmares, you can't imagine how it feels. The devil plays fiddle at the crossroads, and we all kick up our heels. I'm a Widdershins Wednesday's child, I can see in the dark of the heart. I'm woven too tight for fear to pick apart. I've gone down those black roads most people don't understand. I know that dark country like it's the back of my hand. I've brought back the wisdom that I can't get anywhere else. I've paid for a map of myself. I know my head is haunted, I dance with the dead and the nightmares. I'm a step ahead of the game, the devil plays fiddle at the crossroads. I know my days are numbered, I'm a Widdershins Wednesday's child. I know my monsters by name.
Oh yeah.
This one's about people who are magic damaged.
You don't know anything about that or anyone like
None of us would know anyone involved in the occult who has, failed a number of saving throws in real life. No.
Or Sanchez.
I used to have a button that I would wear to school that just said, "Some days you just can't make your saving throw."
mourn
I
the
thought,
passing of-
Allison, I thought you meant somebody who had been damaged by Magic the Gathering.
That too.
Okay, and here we are all now judging Laura harshly.
Ow. I'm sorry. I apologize. Way out of tune. Let me fix. Ow. Have the power to change the world. I have the power to lift my soul. I have the power to heal the wounded. I make pretensions at being whole. I claim to follow an arcane tradition, a loyal servant to the gods of old. I am the fool who's been made magician. I have the power but no control. When I succeed, I bask in glory, and when I fail, I can just blame fate. There are no mistakes, there are only lessons. If I don't suffer, how can I be great? I have the power to make others wonder. Their adoration is my greatest wealth. I am the fool who's been made magician. I have the power to negate myself. Seen the future and I don't fear dying. I will but travel to the summer lands. I'm not afraid that I'll go too early. I'm certain it will be in my own hands. I have the power to command the spirits. I am determined to become divine. I am the fool who's been made magician. I have the gods' power and they have mine.
It's the weather.
No, this song requires a down tuning.
Oh. I still blame the weather.
Yeah.
Jack of the Street. When I was a girl, Ma said, if you're not good, you'd better watch out for the Jack of the Woods. But now I'm a woman and it's Jack of the Street, who hunts through the darkness on little goat feet. He says, hey, Derry, down, down on Gentleman Street, I can purchase a place at the feast. He says, hey, Derry, down, down between those thighs, where the angel gives light to the beast. Now Jack of the Woods was a story for kids, 'cause he never did get me whatever I did. But Jack of the street makes me fear for my life, for he hunts through the darkness and he rapes with a knife. He says, hey Derry, down, down on Gentleman Street, I can lease you like a lamb. Wrong line, let's try that again. Hey Derry, down, down on Gentleman Street, will you take me up into your room? He says, hey Derry, down, down between those thighs, will you offer the filth of your womb? When I was a girl, Ma said, watch and beware. There's a bogeyman hiding down under the stair. But now I'm a woman and it's Jack of the street, who waits in the darkness where he dreams of fresh meat. He says, hey Derry, down, down on Gentleman Street, I can lease you like land for the plow. He says, hey Derry, down, down between those thighs, I can silence that mouth for you now. He says, hey Derry, down, down on Gentleman Street, will you offer your smile so red? He says, hey Derry, down, down between those thighs, lies the gate to the land of the dead. So if you haven't read it, you should read Indexing by Shauna McGuire. This song is about it. It is an excellent book.
It is an excellent.
Yes.
And George is an excellent crow. Sorry, is there anyone else who listens to the Hidden Almanac?
I believe you have told me about George.
It's an awesome podcast. Ursula Vernon and Kevin Sunny.
Hush, little darling, be glad you're alive. Your sister is busily sharpening knives, and your daddy's new widow is a monster on tricks. Come with me or else soon you'll be dead. I'm not much to look at least in good light. The shape is just fine, but the color's a fright. And I know I might scare you, but trust me, my dear, it's the story, not me, you should fear. And the tale marches on, searching forever after, not happy at all. Put an S on that laughter, the narrative couldn't care less who it kills by the by. When it's already written, the scene where you died, but the head taker's axe is turned roughly aside by the piper, the fighter, the builder, the killer, and it's the story, not you, that will die. It's a gingerbread house in a nestle of trees. Why isn't it covered with ants, flies, and bees? There's a fire on the hearth and a pot full of stew. The ingredient missing is you. Don't give me that lip, boy, it's not gonna fly. There are laws that the world will not let you defy. And it's true, I admit, that you'd never grow old. But the landing would leave you quite cold. And the tale marches on, searching for ever after, not happy at all. Put an S on that laughter. The narrative couldn't care less who it kills by the by. When it's already written, the scene where you died, but the head taker's axe is turned roughly aside by the piper, the fighter, the builder, the killer, and I. It's the story, not you, that will die. We each barely escaped from the clutches of fables, which makes us fables. You press to disable them, but there's still favors with which we must grapple. So whatever you do, don't give me that apple. God damn it, I'm sleeping. I can't break this spell. So I'll have to rely on the sister from hell, who will borrow a tale from the cat down the hall. Just the villain to rescue us all. And the tale marches on, searching for ever after, not happy at all. Put an S on that laughter. The narrative couldn't care less who it kills by the by. When it's already written, the scene where you died, but the head taker's axe is turned roughly aside by the piper, the fighter, the builder, the killer, and I. It's the story, not you, that will die. Thank you. That one's on Dr. Captain Dovahkiin Chief. Oh, yeah, I do sing on this one. Okay.
This is Glass and Shadows. In childhood they told us what to fear. We always knew to read between the lines. At night we went and crept below the stairs, and the thing made out of glass and shadows whispered, "You are mine." There's always something ugly underneath. There's always something moving in the dark. It's teaching us the art of using teeth, and it's quite an education in the way things come apart. The world's a toy box full of broken things, and we are among their number. We're catching angels and pulling off their wings. Why grow into something living in a cage? Refusing to believe or to obey, we slipped into the country of the dead. We chose the right assumptions to defy, and we became the monsters hiding underneath the bed. There's always something rotten at the core. There's always something moving in the dark. It's teaching us what razor claws are for, and it's quite an education in the way things come apart. The world's a toy box full of broken things, but there's plenty left for breaking. We're catching angels and pulling off their wings. Why give up the lovely pleasures of our rage? They like to think that entropy's a lie. They want a world where everything is clean. They told us we would never learn to fly, but we touched the heart of darkness and we found out what it means. There's always something sharp beneath the skin. There's always something moving in the dark. It's teaching us the sacraments of sin, and it's quite an education in the way things come apart. The world's a toy box full of broken things, glass and shadow, something moving in the dark. We're catching angels and pulling off their wings. It's quite an education, quite an education. The world's a toy box full of broken things, glass and shadow, something rotten at the core. We're catching angels and pulling off their wings. It's quite an education. Our favorite 80s movie.
Not really favorite, but
Our favorite supremely cheesy 80s movie?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. This one's also on Dr. Captain Dovahkiin, Chief. Moved into this town last weekend. Something was not right. Moved into this town last weekend. Something was not right. People were looking at me strangely when I was going out at night. Yesterday I met a bunch of kids. They looked at me with terror. Yesterday I met a bunch of kids. They looked at me with terror. One of them looked me right between the eyes. They gotta get the hell out of Santa Clara. Looked into the sky last evening. I swear that I saw Kiefer. Looked into the sky last night, saw someone flying through the air, and it was Kiefer. He disappeared behind a cloud. I said somebody must have dusted that last reefer. The teeth were tricky. spray and water guns, and I got caught up in the crossfire. One thing I really hate about this town, you know, it's all the damn vampires. One thing I really hate about this town, it's all the vampires. Thank you. Oh, it's not only on Dr. Captain Dovahkiin Chief, but it's also on Won't You Scatter My Ashes, which is my band's eldritch horror story album, which has a narrative that goes from beginning to end with 9 songs woven together with narrative to tell an entire story from beginning to end in about 51 minutes. It is for sale in back along with my other CDs, and unlike most CDs that you can rip and put into your iTunes and just, you know, shuffle and everything, this is an album that is meant to be listened to from beginning to end, and
In that order.
it is an experience.
All right. And while you're up there buying his albums, put some money in the tip jar, because that's how we pay Louis the sound guy. And that's important because the sound guy has his finger on the suck button. We want to make sure he keeps it on the don't suck end.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to close out our first set with another one of my huge number of vampire songs. I used to be in the Vampire SCA, I mean the Camarilla, and I had songs for each of the major factions. And, you know, we had the Camarilla who said we are monsters and that is our great tragedy, and that was talk about dying. And you have the Sabbat who say we are monsters and that will carry us far. And this is called Unclean. It's about the Bali who say we are monsters. Booyah. There are sinners who dream of redemption. There are angels who weep with desire. Some are baptized with razors and some by immersion in fire. I have tasted the blood of the martyrs and saints on the lips of the queen of all whores. And the things that men worship as pure are covered with sores. And the doctors and priests who refrain from the feast do not understand what I mean when I say that I want what I want because it's unclean. There is sickness that claims to be evil. There are evils I know to be truth. Occam's razor can't cut them as fine as a sharp enough tooth. And sweeter than innocent blood in the vein is corrosion that eats to the core. What I take from that cup gets me drunker than ever before. And the newly released who still run from the beast do not understand what I mean when I say that I want what I want because it's unclean. I have danced in the depths of corruption, and I wasn't there under duress. There are deep revelations we reach through the gates of excess. And those who restrain their desires do so because they've weak enough ones to restrain. They stay ignorant of the transformative powers of pain. And the greatest and least of the walking deceased do not understand what I mean when I say that I want what I want because it's unclean. Thank you.
Thank you all very much. We will be back in 7 minutes at 7 o'clock straight
Another
up.
whole set full of awesome Halloween themed stuff.
Yes.
So go
Oh, yeah.
get a coffee, put some money in the tip bucket, and come back to
I will
us.
be up front in case you wish to buy CDs, either mine or hers. or my bands. And for those of you who are online, you can follow the links in the description to buy her CDs or mine.
The new girl was yeah.
Oh. Yeah, it was her idea. She just came up with it. I was like, do that.
Out here and kind of looked at me for a minute before realizing and it was just like, don't need this. I need you all to shut up and die. Every fucking one. Garlic.
Holy balls. That is some garlic there.
It's like, it's good to get out of one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pear, mango, and cherries.
That sounds good.
I went back to Williams, Arizona,
It's a C, vitamin C.
2 weeks ago. I woke up in
Yes. Yes, I do.
milestone.
And then I'm sitting here and like none of my pages, nothing's loaded.
I went all the way to
And
Windsor
it's like,
Mountains,
no,
like
we
at
can't
the
do this, we
base
can't
of
do
Rocky
this. And I'm
Mountains.
like, log off, log off.
Over here's Flagstaff, over here's
Log off, log off.
okay, there's Grand Canyon.
Well, you
And again,
can.
okay, fine, got this.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna sit.
I woke up
I
that
have.
morning, it was my
Right.
birthday,
Yeah,
and
well,
it's
that's
like,
typical towards the end of
so
life.
get
Oh,
pork
yeah,
lips,
yeah.
shit out, they grab all
But I
the-
can't use it when my camera is,
Okay.
my
And
phone
this
is
with
being used
No,
as
it's
camera
birthday,
for
but,
the
you
live
know, I
stream.
slept in, I had
Never
a nice
mind.
breakfast.
Later. Yeah,
was in a-
I'm gonna
a
have
nice
to actually
place,
get a
some
real
short town.
camera and get a real streaming.
You gotta appreciate what you have sometimes.
Yeah.
And I think this is like, this is like my treat for, something for myself.
Yes, I
Yeah,
think that's
They're
what
like lunch
I wanna try to do
last
next
couple
time.
weeks.
One of the things I miss, like, is I'm a social drinker, so
I haven't tried.
I can sit on the bottle
That's
for
unfair.
so I
Yeah.
overtly and overly sober
Yeah.
for a long time.
Okay, so
Sober for this
apropos to your earlier
Yeah.
comment about Magic the
But
Gathering.
it's, for me, it's all about karaoke. But I haven't
Apropos to
been
your
to
comment
karaoke
earlier about Magic the
forever.
Gathering.
Oh, yeah.
I saw a great cartoon on Facebook. It was two wizards
You
all
here in Orange
dressed
County,
up
you
in,
pick a direction,
in
go 5 miles,
incredible
and,
finery with
Yeah,
those stabs.
exactly.
One is saying to
But
the other, I challenge
There's
you
one by,
to a
one by the
duel
house,
of
but you see how
magic.
far it
And the
is.
next panel is them both
And my
sitting at the
condition.
table.
Like, if it were,
Yeah.
I would at least
I love
use a
your dress, by the
bicycle,
way.
but that's me.
Yeah. I mean, I could get a bike and stuff like that, but like right now it's kind of
Oh, that's great. I love it.
limited.
Yeah.
That's a great caption too.
Uh-huh.
And I'll
It was
throw
either
the
this
rest
one
of
or-
it.
Don't worry about
Yeah.
me. I'm just here for the music.
My mom's
Yeah,
wedding.
no, so I hadn't been able to get out and do anything.
Anyway, I just
Really,
remember
I've been
one
able to
year,
go through
my brother and I
tournaments
bought, Mylar balloons.
from beginner to
and
slightly above
it's,
intermediate.
room
Yeah.
for holding
So,
a
like a
little,
ranking sort of thing.
Well,
little plate
just
with
kinda,
a
yeah.
cake on it. I'm just
Like I can fly well, I'm able to judge where I'm
But
going,
my other one
but as
is,
always, the dice hate me.
it's sort of a bust shot.
They're always plotting my
Yeah,
demise.
there's, a counter or a table here, he's got,
Oh,
one
the
hand on
things
it,
on the
the
saving
side
throws?
is on the table.
okay, so like 2
one's
weeks
up
ago, I
here.
found myself
And it
playing
just
a
says,
small D&D
"Man,
game
what
with a different
Yeah.
person. And I'm just like, okay, I can
Yeah.
toss together a fighter in like 5 minutes. He goes,
That's
yeah.
the one I usually
for it.
wind up wearing
Yeah.
like on a
But
Friday
then he
afternoon.
reveals that it's a,
Oh, and there
we're
was
going up
that,
against
oh,
big
there
boss,
was an
mind
episode
player or something, great. It's like a Cthulhu game.
of Bob Newhart show.
And my fighter doesn't have
Way back.
a will check saving
Where,
throw. He's toast.
The theme all throughout the show had been,
Yeah.
this one guy's fear of death.
That sucks.
No, but it was fine.
Bob
So far,
Newhart's
I'm
playing
not
a
doing
therapist.
not doing too
Well,
bad.
that's the conceit in it.
That's the
It's
talk
talking
spells.
various people.
We got a paladin in this mini group, so at least.
And this one guy is
that's
just
good utility.
afraid
But
of dying. And
I just-
at the end, he's
I
like,
picked
hey,
that guy 'cause
thanks,
it
Doc,
does really
I think
quickly.
Yeah.
I think I've got a handle on it, I think I'm gonna be
and
okay.
it's all going to be mind games,
And,
I have no will
He,
save
he,
at this level anyway.
he goes to the elevator,
Not
and the
good.
elevator opens up, and there's a guy dressed up as
Well.
death, with a scythe,
with the skeleton mask
And then, he said, he's,
going down.
so he's module's always just play-by-play.
I'll take the next one.
And he shows us a picture of like a sandworm and he says, "Which one you saw us in your dream?" So I say, the next morning, I'm like drinking my coffee, eating a roll or whatever, and one of the paladins, he takes a look at it and he drops dead. He's the one
Okay, one of us is gonna get one of these. And then what?
Other people that have to
so
make that same
Oh, great.
no, I'm not that happy, but circumstances.
Yeah.
Am I on your bad side?
Yeah.
I know, by making them
Slightly.
run away rather than having other people
And I just killed one.
have to kill them, you know? Stand there and do
What were
nothing.
you drawing? It just-
Okay.
He described the
Hey,
sign
great, I don't
as
have to
the
run it. Your turn.
turn.
Your turn.
The
only thing that's, I really
We
love
all have
the
strengths.
mass version.
So, as a prompt for, as a tool for storytelling, I said that I started sketching this out, so that one of his NPCs could come over and interact, I'm playing with him, not.
I imagine that's what Molly
giving him
Carpenter
ammo
would
to
do.
use.
Right.
Probably.
And
Although
the
it
guy was
wouldn't
gonna
be such an
drop
old
dead on sight.
die job.
Yeah.
That's
you're
true.
like, what the hell?
And she did have a lot more piercings that were visible.
That was after she turned 18 and moved out.
It was
I don't know what you're
before she
talking
turned
about, but
18,
okay.
but right about the time she moved out, because
This
that was
was
one of the things that caused problems.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is
Yes, that is.
Star
a,
Wars.
Yeah.
You have to build up all your
We're talking
security,
about Molly
make these
Carpenter.
characters better, you
No
can
idea
promote
who
them and
that
stuff
is.
like
Very
that.
Resnick's
But
apprentice.
this bigger one, as you can see,
No
right, would
idea
not
who
be
that
able
is.
And now the Winter
the
Lady.
bad guys.
And now the
Next
Winter
one.
Lady.
Yeah,
And they're
Oh, they're
Free
sweet.
for all.
Yeah, I don't know right now, but this squad's gonna
I know.
But
So-
do you have any thermal
I'm sorry,
detonations?
I'll be-
Because I hear those are a big way of
good area.
persuading.
By the way,
Area effect, yeah, definitely.
Thermal
I
detonators are
bought
very
the book
persuasive.
written by
Yes.
the woman
Hello.
from whom he learned how to write Stormfront.
Well,
Yes,
I've been
I am now reading
following
that
Eben for
book.
many years since I've seen it.
Oh, okay.
Because
I probably don't recognize him without your garb on.
Yeah, and
Like
I
40
used to
times
go
over, and
to
he was a-
some of the, I guess it was
He's a recent
Divergent's
graduate,
house
yeah.
He was a
parties.
recent graduate, so he knew better.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I finally made it out of Orange County, behind the orange curtain.
Yeah, I know, yes.
I finally made it out of
It
the
is
curtain.
7 o'clock.
So come see him live.
Oh, by the way,
Tis.
hi Evan.
The Parish clan. Parish?
Oh, hey, how you doing?
Can't see anything.
He's kind of staring into headlights right now.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing good.
Good. He kidnapped me, so I'm here.
Cool.
Don't start Highland.
No, I do.
Why aren't I at Highland? Oh yeah, because he's not playing there.
Sorry, yell over you guys.
All right.
Let me just check my tuning.
Yes, that'd be good. I'll do the same.
Okey-doke.
All right, welcome back. Second set is going to start with Crack the Bones.
Yes.
I see somebody riding shotgun in your head, and he's more interesting than you are, so move over. Give the devil his due, baby. Give the demon that steering wheel. Tonight I want to kill and eat what's bigger than human. I'm not flirting with you, baby. He's more than that and less than real. Tonight I want to crack the bones of a dream between my teeth. I see somebody riding shotgun in your soul, and he's got sharper teeth than you do, so move over. Give a monster a chance, baby. Look the other way for just one song. Tonight I want to kill and eat what's bigger than human. I only want one dance, baby, and not with you, you're not that strong. Tonight I want to crack the 'cause I've got heavy hunger for pretty nightmares, shiny monsters, and tasty danger. Tonight I wanna crack the bones of a dream between my teeth and suck them dry. I see somebody hiding there behind your eyes, and he casts a bigger shadow, so move over. Don't worry, what's real, baby, I know just what to do. Tonight I wanna kill and eat what's bigger than human. You won't even feel it, baby, when I rip him right out of you. Tonight I wanna crack the bones of a dream between my teeth, 'cause I've got heavy hunger for pretty nightmares, shiny monsters, and tasty danger. Tonight I wanna crack the bones of a dream between my teeth and suck them dry. I see somebody riding shotgun in your head. Shiny monster, pretty nightmare, tasty danger, crack the bones. I see somebody hiding there behind your eyes. Shiny monster, pretty nightmare, tasty danger, crack the bones and suck them dry.
If y'all know this one, jump in. All dressed up with nowhere to go, walking with a dead man over my shoulder. All dressed up with nowhere to go, walking with a dead man over my shoulder. Don't run away, it's only me, waiting for that invitation to arrive. Going to a party when no one's still alive, waiting for that invitation to arrive. Going to a party when no one's still alive. I was struck by lightning walking down the street. I was hit by something last night in my sleep. It's a dead man's party, who could ask for more? Everybody's coming, leave your body at the door. Leave your body and soul at the door. Don't run away, it's only me, it's only me. I'm dressed up with nowhere to go, I'm walking with a dead man,
With a dead man,
waiting for that invitation to arrive. Walking with a dead man,
with a dead man.
I got my best suit and my tie, shiny silver pennies on both of my eyes.
was struck by lightning walking down the street. I was hit by something last night in my sleep. It's a dead man's party. Who could ask for more? Everybody's come and leave your body at the door. Leave your body and soul at the door. No, no, no way, it's only me. Don't be afraid of what you cannot see. No, no, no way, it's only me. Don't be afraid of what you cannot see.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Right. This one is about Desire of the Endless from Neil Gaiman's Sandman. It's called The Queen of All Deceivers. And it is on the 2 CD set, live at Lestat's, which I think everyone in the house already has.
Probably.
Last call in the house of dreams. Won't you take a little false fire for the road? It burns so sweetly going down. Heading home across the water. You don't know you're carrying a heavy load. If you slide under, you might drown. That light's not leading you to harbor. You're sailing through a fever. It's the moon's reflection on the water. She is the queen of all deceivers. For a sinner's candy heart, for a dragon valentine, for the lips of a woman who burned herself on beauty. Would you forget your part, miss your cue and go up on your lines? Would you live life derelict of duty? That song's not calling you to harbor. You're listening to a fever. It's the voice of the king of Elfland's daughter. She is the queen of all deceivers. And your ship gets carried in the wake when her vessel of stars and thorns is leaving. You can try redeeming her with sacrifice, but she will always be deceiving. Like a face you can't forget, she slides beneath your secret skin, and you open your heart and she drags you under. She's not done playing with you yet. She knows just how to pull you in. She baits the hook with a taste of wonder. That flag's not signaling the harbor. It's the color of a fever. She is the undertow that pulls you deeper. She is the queen of all deceivers. And she wants to wear your heart in chains. She wants to know you cannot leave her. For she loves the taste of human pain. The lady is a bold deceiver. Last call in the house of dreams. Won't you take a little false fire for the road? It burns so sweetly going down.
Was this the one where the harmony starts on high E? Before,
Yes.
fourth, okay.
Is this one on any of your albums?
This one's on Mirrors.
Okay. Is it also part of Scatter My Ashes?
It is also part of Won't You Scatter My Ashes. This song is called Black Train. Can't you hear the whistling wind? Can't you feel its chill on your skin? Can't you hear that train bell ringing? Can't you hear the song it's singing? Can't you see my traveling clothes wrapped around me as I go? Can't you see that plume of steam rising, heralding that train arriving? Can't you smell that bitter perfume? Wash us clean in the twilight gloom. Can't you feel the fire that's burning to carry me to another turning? Don't be scared to see me go. You'll see me before you know. When that train at last comes for you, you know I'll be waiting for you. Thank you.
So while talk about dying in the first set was the vampire going, oh god, it's vampire fanboys. You really don't want to become one of us. This is flying, which is like, oh yes, come here, little fanboy. This is awesome. Innocence and temptation. Oh, the names you'll be taking in vain tonight in the church of sensation. What you'll learn about pleasure and pain tonight. Would you call this corruption? When I teach you to dance with the darkness you fear, let us speak of seduction. Is there anywhere you'd rather be than right here? And when you look down at the earth far below and cry out that you're dying, hold on tight, I've got you now. We are not falling but flying. What a lovely reaction. The line between fear and excitement is fine. What a precious distraction. The taste of your pulse like the rarest of wine. Do you break under pressure? Or do you get stronger from bearing the strain? Are you frightened of pleasure? Would you rather be riding and ridden by pain? And when you look down at the earth far below and cry out that you're dying, hold on tight, I've got you now. We are not falling but flying. It's the sweetest of sorrows. It's the sharpest of joys and a world without end. And for all your tomorrows, I'll be in you whatever you try to pretend. And it goes on forever. Or as much of forever as you think you can stand. There are bonds you can sever, but you'll carry my mark in your heart like a brand. And when you look down at the earth far below and cry out that you're dying, hold on tight, I've got you now. We are not falling but flying. And when you look down at your life far below and cry out that you're dying, hold on tight, you've got me now. We are not falling but flying.
You did that before.
It escaped.
But it was captured.
Yes.
This song isn't particularly monster-like, but I included it because it's called Rattlin' Bones.
Yay, skeletons.
Yeah. Okay, let me try this again.
Smashing up the pieces pieces of what's left of my so-called perfect life. Tired of all the hatred and hypocrisy, the suffering and strife. Had the house, I had the car, I had six-figure pay, but none of that was really mine, just borrowed for a day. And I've got nothing left but my rattling bones, dancing in my skin, and I'm free alone. Smashing up the pieces of what's left of my so-called perfect day. I'm tired of all this mindless mediocrity, it's getting in my way. The radio that's in my soul is playing a different song. The frequency of misery is going, gone. And I've got nothing left but my rattling bones, dancing in my skin, and I'm free alone. I thought I'd thrown away the panic, but I found it locked up in the attic. I'm giving it the boot and the stocking too, and I'm skipping barefoot down the avenue. I've got nothing left but my rattling bones, dancing in my skin, and I'm free alone. Yes, I've got nothing left but my rattling bones, dancing in my skin, and my rattling bones, and my rattling bones, and my rattling bones.
I get to sit down again.
Yes. I've written a lot of stuff inspired by literature, and in this case it was by one of my own short stories. About 10 years ago, erotica editor Cecilia Tan put out a call for submissions for vampire erotica, because you know there's a national shortage of that. And she had a long list of cliches that she said, I will not buy stories that contain any of these. And my story, Little Predator, managed to avoid the cliches. And a number of years later, it became this song. This is Thirsty Monster. I meet your eyes across the bar, and I know what you're thinking. I watch you as you nurse that beer. I know what you've been drinking. Blood and souls and clueless hearts and life and light and will. You are such a thirsty monster that you never get your fill. If I don't take you home tonight, some other girl will die. You're pretending to be human, so am I. You've left a trail of missing girls who lie among the dead. Tonight you're going to meet your match, the monster in the bed. You think you're such a badass, you're the king of carnivores. I bet you never thought there might be sharper teeth than yours. If I don't take you home tonight, some other girl will die. You're pretending to be human, so am I. I know that you've mistaken me for prey. You've cornered me, I cannot get away. It's time to move in for the kill. This will not end the way you plainly think it will. I bet you've never bitten something that you could not break. I'm more than you can swallow, boy, I'm more than you can take. I'm stronger than you think I am, I'm going to bring you down. You are such a thirsty monster that you'll drink until you drown. If I don't take you home tonight, some other girl will die. You're a very thirsty monster, so am I. And I think this is the first time one of my originals got filked.
Yeah.
Yes, I wrote an original so awesome that Eben decided he had to filk it. So my Whiskey Jack about all of the tricksters, Coyote and Rabbit and Anansi and so forth, has become a song about really disturbing trickster.
Achievement unlocked.
Achievement unlocked.
Okay, I have to tune. Sorry. Sheesh.
Crazy old carny clown with your laughing gas and your acid flower. I've seen you setting fires just to watch the whole world burn. I've known your many minions and masks that you're made out of moldy corpses, but we both know this isn't their concern. I've known you by your cackle and by other people's smiles. I've known your trail of bodies as it stretches out for miles. And I know the hand that you're holding despite all your denials. When you lay that grinning joker down. Hey, hoary old hired gun with your short fuse and your long revolver. You asked if I'd dance with the devil underneath the pale moonlight. The street lamps gleamed from the puddles and the pearls as they fell from my mother's necklace. And in that moment I became the night. I know I'm part of the reason that you are what you became. But even if you hadn't fallen, you would still be much the same. Your evil just found an outlet, and I am not to blame. For when you lay that grinning joker down, you're the crazy clown prince of crime, and you're playing that grinning fool card. You think it's all fun and games when you leave the world black and charred. You have been betting on disorder since the day you lost and won. But it's time to lay 'em face up, so show your bloody hand. Hey, lunatic laughing man with your jack of clubs and your ace of razors. You think you're playing poker, but you're shy of half a deck. I've seen your twitching eyes. I read your every tell in your twitching eyes and your rictus mortis. And I'll call your bluff before you even check. Sorry. I've got a catch in my throat that if I keep singing, it's going to do some damage.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Would you
sweetie.
like the chloroseptic?
No,
Okay.
no, that'll work.
Apologies, sometimes these things happen, sorry. Okay, so, hey, lunatic laughing man with your jack of clubs and your ace of razors. You think you're playing poker, but you're shy of half a deck. I read your every tell in your twitching eyes and your rictus mortis, and I'll call your bluff before you even check. I bet my life on knowing how to counter every play. I win each time I save another that you try to take away. I go to bed every morning knowing there's no other way. When you lay that grinning joker down, you're the Harlequin hatchet man, and you're playing that grinning fool card. You revel in blood and fire, and you leave the world black and charred. You have been betting on disorder since the day you lost and won. But it's time to lay him face up, so show your bloody hand. Hey, crazy old carny clown with your jack of clubs and your ace of razors, just lay that grinning joker down. Well, from one serial killer to another.
Yeah, this is my shiny happy serial killer song. This is Know the Number, which I believe is also on live at Lestat's.
I think it is, yes.
I am just a way station on some lonely track, where the trains pass through from innocence to wisdom. Once you cross those station gates, there is no turning back, because the charity I give is far from Christian. Do not try to count the wheels that pass here in the night. Counting things will only lead to slumber, and we have waking business to conduct before it's light. Besides, you do not need to know the number. No, I do not think you need to know the number. I am just a roadhouse among the smoky hills, a whiskey bar where old boys tell their stories. The bartender gets prettier with every glass she fills, as she feeds the young men dreams of faded glories. Do not try to count the names they've written on my walls. Counting things will only lead to slumber. Put a quarter in the jukebox, there's one dance before last call. Besides, you do not need to know the number. No, I do not think you need to know the number. Don't ask too many questions, boy, don't try to stick around. I was not made for anything but travel. Don't think of me as property, don't try to pin me down. You can't go planting roses in the gravel. I am just a Texaco along some desert road, where the empty and the broken stop for service. They're grateful for the chance to rest from carrying their load, and for the highway maps I give them when they're nervous. Do not try to count what's in the junkyard out in back. Counting things will only lead to slumber. There's work to do by sunrise, get that chassis on the rack. Besides, you do not need to know the number. No, I do not think you need to know the number.
We're winding down.
This is Eben's greatest internet hit.
Oh, God.
Which one?
Prepare to make your sand roll now.
Don't bother, it won't help.
It never does.
Hey there, Cthulhu, Down there in your sunken city, you're a billion light years distant, and the stars look very pretty from relay. So close and yet so far away. E-ah-e-a. Cthulhu for Tagen, or is that Cthulhu for time? I can never quite remember, 'cause I'm not in my right mind since I met you. No one corrupts the way you do. You know it's true. Oh, it's what you'll do to me. Oh, and all humanity.
Oh, the huge manatee!
Oh, you'll rise up from the sea. Oh, kill everyone slowly, except the ones like me. Hey there, Cthulhu, I've been studying your gospel. The Necronomicon, it gives me nightmares, something awful where I see the death of all reality. It fills me with glee. So when the stars are right, you'll come and do your worst, but that's okay, because I know you'll eat the cultists like me first when you get here. I know that day is drawing near. I have no fear. Oh, it's what you'll do to me. Oh, and all humanity. Oh, you'll rise up from the sea. Oh, kill everyone slowly. A billion light years seem so far below the sea. Beyond the stars of these humans' putrid souls, you'll drink your fill. The fools will all make fun of me, but I'll just laugh maniacally, 'cause no one's ever suffered like they will. Cthulhu, I can promise you that by the time this cult gets through, the world will never ever be the same. Praise your dark name. Findui Magluna, Thulu Rilya, Wachnal Fatagan. Boy, that's really quite a mouthful. Can't quite cram it in my noggin, not today. I try to say it anyway. I feel my soul begin to fray. Still I await that frabjous day. Cthulhu Calais. Oh, it's what you'll do to me. Oh, and all humanity. Oh, you'll rise up from the sea. Oh, kill everyone but me. Everyone but me.
We sure do like Shauna Maguire a lot. This is Patient Zero, inspired not by her Mira Grant zombie novels, but by her blogging about all the research she did on how to produce a zombie plague. Under the microscope, it's beautiful, we must admit. It is the end of hope, and there is no denying it. And if it spreads as math suggests, we'll all be going there. And then what meat we'll have to eat, I do not know or care. How patient Zero must have wondered what to do when she first felt the hunger breaking through. It's spreading fast, I hear we're losing cities every day. And when the last of us has felt our reason slip away, how long till every sign of habitation's ground to dust, and quiet whimpers of starvation all that's left of us? Ooh, was this intentional, some weapon for a final war? Or did the hand of nature finally rise to close the door? And in some future world, what other minds might then arise? And then what virus might evolve to cut them down to size? How patient Zero must have wondered what to do when she first felt the hunger breaking through. How patient Zero must have, patient Zero, hungry, hungry.
And we leave you all with this final thought. Thulu, 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 Thulu. He sleeps beneath the ocean till all gods come to rain. He placed that awful notion deep inside your brain. So give him your devotion or he'll drive you insane. I take that back.
It isn't true, his devotees are crazy too.
Thulu, Thulu, he's big, he's big. He's neither good nor evil, he's just beyond our ken. He's dead, but we believe he'll someday rise again. So make your way, good people, your time is at an end. The stars are right,
The tales are true.
Fin Dwayne McLuhan
For his Cthulhu.
Good night, everybody.
Thank you.